My Deal Finder AI is different from Tom Cruise's in two major ways. The first and most obvious being that this doesn't support seller financing deals because honestly, Tom Cruise's software says it supports seller financing deals, but when you actually go and click on the deals, it'll often say not seller financing, and his software just only pulls the word seller financing from like realtor.com. So it doesn't actually realize that it's saying, please don't use seller financing. And on top of that, the seller financing deals tend to have terrible terms, even if they do accept it. For example, when I was last using it, it said like, oh, these homes accept seller financing with $25,000 down, which is like 35% down payment. Oh, and on top of that, the amount of homes that are under 100K that also accept seller financing is like a few hundred that he has listed. And of course, like I just mentioned, maybe 1% of those actually would accept seller financing on terms you want. So I simply just don't have it on my website. I don't think it's realistic to promote it. I think it's borderline false advertising. I believe with his software, he doesn't really care about churn rate. Most of the time, it's an annual fee that you pay up front. So, he just kind of gets you into it. And then from there, tries to upsell you or just, he's fine with you leaving because he already collected money. The second way is probably a bit more low key, but it's still super important. It's the fact that my numbers are realistic. For example, on this home, I very clearly have a purchase price of $82,000 and cash flow is only $336 a month. Like, it's still fantastic numbers, right? $336 a month, 17% cash on cash, 23% IRR. I'm sorry, that's a little hard to see. But Tom Cruise says on pretty much every single one of his deals, oh, $700 a month, $600 a month. And that's just not possible. I'm assuming 20% down, 7.5% interest rate. I'm factoring in insurance costs, taxes, maintenance cost, pretty much everything needed. And long story short, he doesn't. I've used the software. He estimates like home insurance at $30 a month. That's just not possible. His maintenance is like 8% or something like that. Again, that's just not realistic. It's more like 15. The problem is that, simply put, nobody cares about my software because I am telling the truth, right? I'm not claiming that it's gonna get you some impossible scenario, right? I think that's unrealistic and it just baits people in to make them pay and then they leave almost immediately. And I don't want that. So yeah, that's the reason. Unfortunately, it makes my software not that popular. Or they join it, find a deal immediately, and then never need it again. So kind of don't know what to do about that. For anyone that wants to try it out, dealfinderai.org. There's a 7-day free trial. Go check it out and give me feedback.